All right, squeaky bum time at the top of the Championship this Friday. If Leeds beat Leicester, Leicester fans, you are getting nervous and every right to be. Steve, how are you? It's 8 out of 8.
I'm really good, thank you, Mark. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. Yeah, 19 goals scored in 8 games. 1 conceded, that early goal against Preston in the first 5 minutes of that game. But other than that, my goodness, Leeds could be champions, couldn't they? Let alone going up.
One step at a time. Every week I'm on with you. I'm saying that I'm trying to chase Southampton. So yeah, listen, we can dream, and you know the 8 wins on the bounce has allowed us to even think like this. So it's a great position to be in. Leicester, all credit to them, they've been fantastic. So you know. Saturday evening, Sunday, when all the games are finished, and if Leeds have won and Ipswich and Southampton have dropped points,
game on.
I may be, I may be getting ready for the title celebrations.
Okay, let's have a look, if that's okay, then at the remaining home games of each of the teams, because I think it's at home, isn't it? Where I mean, you've clearly been magnificent all season, and potentially, I think you have the potential to go and go the whole season, sorry, unbeaten. These are the home games left then, so 6 currently for each team. Stoke, obviously after Leicester, Stoke, Millwall, Hull, Sunderland, Blackburn, and then, of course, the big one against Southampton. So I can't see anything in there. Possibly Hull might be tricky, but there's no reason why you can't get to a Southampton game still being unbeaten at home.
No, it's, of course, this is considering we are unbeaten after the Leicester game, but yeah, Sunderland is clearly the one there. I know that there's been some turmoil at that club quite recently, but they had our number earlier this season at the Stadium of Light, so revenge is there to be had. But cautious that they did play well against us earlier this season. But like you say, yeah, Southampton, last game of the season. So 2 of the top 4 to face before the end of the year, but absolutely can definitely tell that all of the squad, clearly Farker, would love for this to continue, and I'm sure they will be putting in a couple of extra percent at every home game to ensure that we do remain unbeaten, and what an excellent record that would be.
Yeah, and Ipswich still have to play Southampton, of course, as well. So, of course, one of those teams is going to be dropping points there as well. Would you sooner have your home fixtures versus the other 2?
Good question. Yeah, I think the best way to look at this is, listen, should Leeds actually win the rest of the games this season, we are promoted. That it's that black and white. The thing that isn't black and white is for us to go on win another 12, 14 games. But the good thing is if it's in our hands now for the first time this season. So yeah, I would always rather take those games and not worry too much about the quality of the opposition, worry more about what we can do, which is, I think, what Farker has done all season. He's ensured that the boys concentrate on their job and not what the other team are doing.
Okay. All right, then. And when you went to Leicester then earlier this year, you gave them a good game and you came out winners. So Middlesbrough did a double over them this weekend. Can Leeds do the same? What's your predictions?
Yeah, I think it's funny because I can't remember if it was the exact game before we played them earlier this season at their place, but they dropped some points after being flying. They may have lost, and I don't know if that may have just got into their head a little bit before we played. But then when we was able to go there, we capitalised on that, of course. They had some chances as well. It was a very closely fought game, and they had some good opportunities. Meslier, if you remember, pulled off a fantastic save in the last seconds of the game, really. to ensure that we had 3 points. So yeah, I'm still expecting a tough game, but strangely they've just been beaten by Middlesbrough. So are their heads going to be down? We're flying at the moment. So Friday under the lights at Elland Road, the atmosphere is going to be excellent. We are looking forward to creating hopefully a hostile atmosphere rather than a fanfare. Hopefully get right on top of the Leicester team and march towards victory. So yeah, prediction wise, I'm gonna go with again a very tightly fought game, but I'll say 2-1 Leeds.
Well, I think the whole of the Championship was going to be cheering Leeds on as well, because it's been, they've been sitting quite arrogantly at the top of that league without thinking that they're completely untouchable. So it'd be nice just to scare them. I mean, I think they're going to go up anyway, but it'd be nice to make this league a little bit more interesting in the dying months, wouldn't it? Cheers, Steve, for joining us. We will catch you next week's review all, and good luck against Chelsea as well. Steve's done a preview video with Chelsea TV, so that'll be being dropped onto the channel in a couple of days' time as well. So do review that when it comes out, and we'll catch you next week. Cheers, Steve.
All right, guys. See ya.